Andrea Mercier, aka Anlum, and welcome to my studio. Today is going to be something different. I have a friend that's also a member of the Creative Arts Collaboration. Her name is Maisie, and she has the YouTube channel Maya Silk, which is right here. She draws these unbelievable coloring pages, and she does coloring in and pattern creation with markers, and I mean, it's awesome. I can't do that kind of stuff. I'm no good with markers, and I actually gave my Prismacolor pencil crayons away to someone much more creative than I. However, she contacted me and said, Andrea, would you test out my new coloring pages on your YouTube channel? And I said, Maisie, I don't color. And she says, do something else with them. I said, okay. So she sent me her newest pages that you can find on her website, which is right here. It's www.mayatsilk.com, and she sells these coloring pages. Aren't they awesome? So this is her newest ones. This is called Fans and Hats, Ribbons, excuse me. And then these are some extras, some hats and some people. This is part of her Sunday clothes collection. And she asked if I would do it. And when you purchase the download, it comes in black, sepia, and two other colors that I can't remember. So you don't necessarily have to have black when you're doing the project. And then she has a little area where you can test out your colors and you can cut it off. So this can become part of art journaling. It could be a standalone piece of art for your wall. I'm not doing that because that's not what I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this repurposed 9x12 canvas panel. I'm going to do my transfer technique of this onto this, and then I'm going to color on this. That's my plan. So the first thing I need to do is get out my cutting board. This particular design is 6 7/8 by 6 7/8. This is 9x12, but I want it to fill that up. So the first thing I need to do is cut this out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer these into the corner, leaving about 1/4 of an inch, like that, and like that. And then I'm going to eventually put this in the middle. I'm going to put these down first, and then somehow I'm going to find the middle. All right, so we're going to use gloss medium. We have learned not to use the Mod Podge on this technique because there's water involved, and Mod Podge is water sensitive. And we also learned to cut off as much of the paper as possible so that we don't have a whole bunch of rubbing, unnecessary rubbing later on. We've learned that through trial and error. Okay. Okay, those are on. I'm gonna let those dry. Just what? Where's my long ruler? Where is the middle of this? And we're going to let that dry, and then we're going to peel the paint off for our design. So we're back. This is dry. I'm very happy. Everything is nice and smooth. It really helped that I use this Mod Podge squeegee. It gets the extra gloss medium out and everything lies flat and there's no bubbles. I'm just going to squirt a little bit of water down, just a little bit. Damp cloth. Just spread that water around a bit. You want to use your finger or start and just start slowly rubbing off the paper and leaving the design behind. So we're going to do this all in fast forward. You can see right there where I accidentally peeled off the design. You have to be careful near the edges. So you keep going until there's no more paper. And the way you tell is you let it dry and there'll be a haze. See here there's still a haze over the black toner, and you know that there's still a little bit of paper. So you go back and you rub a little bit more and you rub until there is no haze. So I don't think you need to see any more of this because this is pretty boring. So I'll come back when it's all done. All right, I'm back. I had a little bit of trouble. This one here started peeling up, so I had to put some more down, let it dry some more, and then when I was rubbing them off, a few of them on the edge kind of started to pull up. You have to be careful. And then what I did is I took my Faber-Castell Pit pen. This one is 1.5. I drew all the way around the edge to give it a frame, and I colored in where some of the black was missing because I didn't line up my corners and some stuff had peeled up, so I did that. And then I took this workable fixative and I sprayed it 2 or 3 light coats to protect it when we do the rest of the project. So far that's pretty cool. I like it. I have no idea what I'm going to do next. I'm completely faking it. However, I am going to take my Pitt pen. There we are. Look at that. And I'm going to make some random scribbles. This is so scary. I think this would be a great project for kids because there's no rhyme or reason. They can just scribble to their heart's content, make little patterns. Just want to kind of make sure everything is joined a little bit so I don't have huge spaces. That's good. Okay, there's going to be coloring. I'm not happy about the coloring. I'm just saying there's going to be coloring. I just have these Sharpie neons that I had for another project. So I'm going to use these. If I remember. Oh, it's moving. Okay, I'm going to have to let that dry. Heat gun. Let me test that again. No, it's still smudging a bit. Okay, I'm inside, so I don't really want to spray this, but I'm going to anyways. Don't do this at home. If you don't have workable fixative, you can use hairspray. Light coats of hairspray, but there we go. There's already so much crap all over my monitor and my walls. And now I'm breathing them in. Woo! Do not do that at home. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. I so don't know what I'm doing. Oh, just give that a second. I am going to heat gun it again from very far away so I don't set fire to it. Last thing we need is a fire. All right, there we go. You know, I actually have WHMIS training, which is hazardous waste training in Canada. I have forklift training. I have hazardous material transportation training. I have all sorts of training. And I'm absolutely adamant in a warehouse for safety. However, I don't seem to follow my own rules at home. All of this is going to be in fast forward. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be randomly coloring. Not this part in here to start. And then we'll come back and do some other stuff. All right. It's still smudging. I'm not happy. I think I'm going to let it dry a little bit more, because I don't like that at all, that it's smudging. And because I have, let's see here, I have the paint, and then I have the gloss medium that I used to stick this down, and then there was a workable fixative put on, and then ink, and then another layer of workable fixative. It's not laying out smoothly like it would on a cardstock, which irritates me. That's irritating me. That's irritating me a lot. See how it's coming up in little... I don't like that. I wanted it to go on nice and smooth. I have these neon hot paint, well, I have a whole set of Painter's opaque paint markers. Maybe these will function better on the surface. They are not fantastic either. Although they're a little bit better than the Sharpies. So I'm going to put the Sharpies aside. Well, it covers better than the Sharpies, even though they're not neon-y. That's okay. The point is to get this covered with color. So I'm going to fast forward it, but I might cut parts out because this would be really boring to watch. Okay, there we are. See, this is why I don't color. I am not good at it. However, this is a really cool, funky background. Actually, you know what? It could just be hung like that. You can go around the edge with another color to give it a frame, black or something like that, and just hang it up. Again, it's different, it's out of my comfort zone, and I like the fact that I was able to take one of Maisie's pieces and completely break it up and do something totally different with it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe right here. I encourage you to go to Mayat Silk up here and see all the wonderful things Maisie does with colors and patterns. Give her some love and subscribe to her. Thank you for joining me on my artful journey. I really appreciate it. You guys make it fun. Thanks. I'll talk to you later. Bye.